got our minds right and our eyes on the prize. We collaborated and upgraded, two niggas on the rise. We got our minds right and our eyes on the prize. We collaborated and upgraded, two niggas on the rise. Focus, infrared mentality with this.
Went to YouTube and find out how to park, nigga.
Wait a minute. Wait. You didn't know how to park before YouTube? Before YouTube? You didn't?
I still don't, nigga. I still gotta go out there physically, you know what I'm saying? On the off day, go see my play, man, cause I ain't gonna get out other ticket no more until.
Wait.
Yeah, nigga.
What do you mean you don't know how to park? What does this mean? Like,
this means I thought I had it down packed when I was going. Remember I missed the LA trip.
Wait. Okay, before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the building.
Hey.
You know what I mean? It's the Rizzy. It's the Tha-Risma. It's your boy King Jaffe, your P-host. You know what I'm saying? And my boy JD, you know what I mean? A.K.A. WIJDD. He back in the building. Of course, we're going to have this monthly segment.
Yes,
and
sir.
if you've been paying attention or seeing what I post in any of the clips, or you became his friend on Facebook, then you see the action. He's not perpetrated. He's everywhere. You know, he's everywhere. See, I have a saying that I've been everywhere, but I was never there. Right?
Yeah.
You know, it's saying like when I could be in the building, I could be in the building, but they wouldn't know me all the time like they would know you. They would say, "Oh, it was a couple of tall dudes that must have been athletes," or you know what I'm saying, or that one tall dude they're used to, or that one tall dude from over there. You know, it wouldn't be like, man, JD, because they'll know your name, because everybody, man, that's JD. And then they, hey, what's up? You know what I mean, meeting you because they've seen you moving around out and about and doing your thing. So you everywhere and they know you there. But it's not an annoyance.
Exactly. You know exactly.
So my guy, we back. I told you we gonna chop it up monthly with my boy. So we got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah.
And I might do some research on air.
Yeah.
You know, I might be doing research just to, recap, because it's a lot going on in the month. You never know, but one of the topics that we want to start with is your 30 hours in LA.
Yeah.
So that's where we left off at. So man, tell the good people that's going, that's tuning in.
Man, hey, my bad, man. I pumped that up, man. It hurt my feelings when I couldn't go, and it was my fault. You supposed to? It's like I got this rule. Before I get on the airplane, I usually get to the airport 3 hours early.
3?
Exactly, for me. Just because I got especially
that's a sensible time, but I've traveled a lot, so I can.
This time I tried to get there like about an hour and 30 minutes early.
Oh.
And woo.
So tell me.
This is where I fell off. Got there, boom.
Well, what time is your flight? You tell
the
us what
flight
time
was supposed to take off at 8 o'clock in the morning.
So 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Okay, so you arrived at what time?
I would arrive in California.
No, what time did you arrive to the airport for this 8 a.m. flight? What time did you get there?
Shoot, I probably got there about maybe 6:15, just kind of pulling up in there.
Right.
So then there's usually the spot that I park at. I know the exit for it, and I get off and I go right there. Then I hop on this bus and it take me to the flight.
Right, so you familiar with the process.
You're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like
So I'm
been recently and been more than once.
Right, I did I know I had to do it at least about 5 times at least.
Right. Okay.
So the last time I forgot that my van wasn't working. So Paperboy picked me up he picked me up, dropped me off at the airport, and then when I got back to Texas, he came to the airport, picked me up, and dropped me off.
Wait a minute, you have a van?
Yep, I got a van too.
Oh, also?
Yeah. I just got the car I'm driving.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to my
I
pops.
ain't never seen the van, bro. Well, shout out Pops, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep wheels under your chillin'.
Come on, man.
They always your babies, no matter how old they get. You know what I mean?
For real.
So shout out to Pops. So
I got there.
So your van was broken the last time you went. So you
it's been some changes to the airport.
But and some changes.
Cause see,
Okay, come on.
Out of all the times I parked at the airport, I used to go to this one place called shit, I can't even think of the name of that shit.
What airport are we at? DFW or Love Field?
DFW.
Okay, DFW airport. Okay, I'm familiar. Come on.
So yeah, it's a certain parking spot. This is the actual bus used to take you in, and so they switched that up one time. Then I went to the other one, and then that one worked for like the majority of the time. But now when I went up there this time, shit, and I missed that exit, so I had to look for it. So as the time going by, me going around the airport, coming back to do it, I'm seeing the Tha-Risma just ooze out like a pack of ketchup. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know what?
I now leaving my
life. I ain't gonna be able to make this trip. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so
in my mind, at the, you know what I'm saying?
So you didn't GPS the exit?
Like, hell no, not at that time.
You just went off memory.
At that time, because first I got desperate and went to the old spot that I wanted to park at too. Cause I was like, hold on.
So you remember that exit?
Yeah, that's that first one. That's the original one.
It wasn't active, or you?
It was just robots there. Nobody to actually talk to. They got smart on their game to where you gotta have QC code and all this type of shit to even get the motherfucker open. So I hopped at that motherfucker. That the rest of the wrist was just like.
So you could get in if you pulled a ticket or something.
If I would have had some kind of QC code, or if I would have had knowledge on how to QR code, yeah. So yeah.
And so what they say, pay with it or go to the site and then you'll be able to
type of shit.
And so you at the arm like this when you pull up to it, you
gotta have that. I'm at the arm at that motherfucker. I actually hopped out the car and looked just to make sure. And there was nobody in sight.
That sounds new, but
so right after that, what I did, I hopped in the car and just went on here and drove in that motherfucker. And when I drove and parked just to go see if I could at least get my money back or reschedule my flight or something. When I seen how long the line was just to talk to them motherfuckers, I was like, you know what? Since I just spent $167 on these tickets, let me go ahead and enjoy the rest of my motherfucking day.
Well, I thought you said 670 when I
No. Oh, hell no.
My feelings were way hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you like 670. I was like, what?
The lady outside was like, well, just if you gonna be back tomorrow. Should just park it out there. It ain't gonna be nothing but like $200. I like that more than the tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Right, nothing but.
So yeah, I hurried up, just hop back in the car, and then when I tried to do the refund or switch the shit, that motherfucker say the same price of the tickets was how much it cost to cancel the flight too. So I was like, you know what? Good. I ain't gotta worry about it. At least I ain't gotta waste no more time thinking about that.
Hey man, my boy.
It's the truth. The truth be funny.
Yeah, I know, man, but
nigga laugh, that shit healthy, nigga.
I'm visualizing this as it happens.
Right.
And you telling me what it's saying. So,
nigga. So I'm actually driving out nigga, I'm crunk. I'm about to.
Okay, so now once you know you're not making the flight and you're not getting a refund.
Had to cancel the rental out there. And then make sure, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, at least, make sure that a couple people that I was going to go out there and holler at, let them know that I wasn't going to be able to make it this time.
Okay. And so, yeah, that's cold, man. And then, so you had, a total of 30 hours on the trip it was supposed to be?
Yeah, I would have been back. I would have been back 10 o'clock the next day.
Yeah,
Tuesday.
It took me a minute to get that math right last time. So now
that's the first time I ever did that in life, nigga. Like miss a flight, nigga. So I was like,
why the late start? You would have been there earlier normally, right? You got that 6:15, so you would have been there earlier normally.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But why what held you back this time?
Just not being prepared. Not being prepared and ready.
You wasn't even taking your little old 30 serious.
Exactly. Exactly, man.
Man, the people, you know what I mean? The charismatics, you know, everybody was wondering like, yo, what happened on the trip? So, but that's cool. So you had.
So I ended up making the show in Houston, coming back, and then Sunday was Easter, I believe.
So you. What happened to the sandwiches is what we don't know.
Nigga, I had that sandwich and all that shit was with me on the way.
You just had one sandwich for the trip?
I had grapes. I had sandwich. Nigga, I had all kind of snacks, nigga. You know how they got the nuts that you gotta pay for in that motherfucker. My shit got raisins, almonds, peanuts, and that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that,
nigga.
I got the ones that come
with the
meat.
Spirit gonna charge you like $8 for some noodles, nigga. So yeah, nigga.
Yeah, I eat something at the airport before I eat something on the plane. Unless I'm just
but good
running,
thing,
unless I'm just running late.
It hurt my feelings enough to go ahead and drive up to the airport, actually see my damn self how to park without no ticket yet.
Oh, practice.
Yeah.
So
just pull up and just really look, ask questions, bump into that problem one more again.
So when is the next trip?
Shit, I don't know. I'm gonna find that out first.
Just getting you practice in.
I'm gonna keep on working, doing what work, so I could be able to, not fall off as hard when I.
Hey man, I might try to rock it out with you next time.
Yeah,
we might be.
I want to be good enough to just go to the airport and be like, "What y'all got for me this week?" And they like, "Okay, we got round trip to New England for $38." You be like, "Huh? Fuck it, let's go to New England."
So you go to the airport to get this information?
Shit.
Or just you say you're gonna pull up and see what you got now, and
I heard on Wednesday maybe like Spirit Airlines might have some deals going on, to where like maybe late flights are trying to fill that plane up type shit to where.
And so if you did that, how would you do that?
I'll go like
on your off day, right? And then you just happen to be Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Or your vacation you get. So you go to the airport and you ask them what they got, right? And they'll tell you. Something, something
it might be a way to do it on the internet. I know.
Yeah, I think it is. But if you're gonna be ready to go when you're up there,
boom.
But what if they don't have anything that's in your price range? You just gonna go back home with your
yeah. Just like I did with shit. That motherfucker had a parking spot that wasn't in my price range. Nigga. Me and my sandwich left, and my feelings. I like you can't too much think about that. You got 2 off days. You finna be right back at work into that.
Man, look. Okay, with that said, man, cheers.
I'm still licking my wounds.
Man, cheers, man. Welcome back, man, my boy. Well, WIJDD. What is JD doing? And he's moving to shake it out around the city. He's with the who's and the what's and the where's and the when's.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Y'all should pay attention. If you don't, you ain't a follower of his. You need to pay attention. I'll repost what he's doing. I keep up with him as much as I can.
Appreciate that, man.
But yeah, man.
Appreciate
my partner, man. Like I say, man, you my boy, man, and you've been doing this.
Yeah.
That's why anybody know you got anything going down where they need a real, genuine energy having guy, right? And so they gonna think of you. Right, you're not gonna cross the line, get too drunk or nothing like that, and start roughing the kids. So, so they everyone, you know what I'm saying, man, we need somebody lively at this party, or don't forget to call, right? Cause when you come through, it's like, hey, everybody like, hey, right? Just, whoever knows you where you going, I know they like, hey. It ain't like, what's up, JD? Like, nobody greets you like that, right?
They'll think about that shit.
They can't. You can't. You be like. You can't suck his in. You can't de-Risma this man. You gonna have to get up to the Risma when he come around. That's just how it is, right? And then it's genuine, so it's not gonna be like, here come here come this clown dude right here, and then
they might be like that when I get up the next time. Like, hey, nigga, you was supposed to be up here last time, nigga. Don't come out on A me, nigga. Say, I gotta come. That's why I gotta come right back.
See,
before I be like, I'm not arguing. Be scared of that parking spot. I'm gonna go to YouTube and look at it, study it real nice and hard, and then just like a football play.
Okay. See, so with that said, that's what you meant when you say you had to go to YouTube to learn how to park.
I seen it.
I thought you meant physically park a car.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
Cause nigga is slow. I got that.
Yeah, you're not slow. Everybody else is. So listen. Nah, for real. Everybody else is.
Yeah, to see where that exit is. That's what I had to go to YouTube look.
But there's nothing wrong with being slow.
Ain't nothing wrong with being slow.
Slow
helped me.
You can take the meaning we use in slow in so many different ways. Because everyone's not fast. You shouldn't be fast. Move too fast, you end up busting your ass. You feel me?
Yes.
So, Now, with that said, so you made it to Houston.
Yes.
All right, so did you eat the snacks on the way to Houston, or you finished it?
Hell yeah! What?
So you jumped right on the road
Check
when you left
it
the
out.
airport?
Huh?
When you left the airport, did you just jump right back on the road to go to Houston?
No.
Oh, so you waited.
Because remember the Houston trip was before. That was the 420. So we had a 420 party on the 19th with Point Blank. Got fucked up out there in Houston. Had a good time. Did a show. Hell yeah.
So,
SPC was up in that motherfucker.
right. So I saw the pictures. Oh, right. So you.
Yep. Yeah, the family was in there.
So wait a minute, y'all. Hey,
It was yeah.
So I'm playing back in my head the things that I repost and just following what is JD doing.
Yeah.
Right? So you done did 2 shows since we seen you there.
Yeah. It was medic.
Hey, you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, my boy got the sauce, man. And you know what
I
I'm
had
saying?
at least finished up. Yeah,
But
I dropped
I'm-
them out on LA, but the shows I still clutch.
Yeah, and I'm saying you, like in the sense of an artist, any artist, right? You did 2 shows in the last month.
Man.
Like just think of.
Thanks to Point Blank and thanks to Immortal Soldiers, man.
Shout out Point Blank. Shout out Immortal Soldiers, man. We gonna have to have you people come through, sit down with us, man.
Yeah.
Your boy gonna have to chop it up, man. My boy JD.
I love
Y'all
that.
gonna see it, you gonna feel it, man. We gonna keep rocking this,
I love that.
Like I said, we're gonna have a monthly segment, WIJDD. What is JD doing, right? And so it's a few more, a couple of the other things I want to touch on. So now, 2 shows in 1 month. That's I got to have you. It's like, and then I watched the video. I hadn't really just studied the show videos, but I hear the chatter, right? I hear the crowd, the people that's there, right? And then I see comments when I repost it, like, yo, boy, you rock that, boy. You know what I'm saying? Man, that show was fire. So your set was fire, right? Man, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, bro. And so with that said, it was talks about a movie, right?
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of information right now, enough for me to go and dive in depth into the movie that's coming, that's to be filmed, and hopefully starring or big roles or a role, because the role we show still.
Hey man, knowledge the Colonel, man. Goddamn Aviator Films, man.
Man, shout out
to
baby,
got some
baby bro.
On his sleeves, man.
Baby bro, you got to come on back.
He just hollered at me, man. Just like you say, man. I don't know everything going, but yeah, definitely shit. You and your son.
Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, I've gotten the bug around here. So I got a guy that I work with that actually does that. He's writing 2 movies now. A couple books. And a young guy, but he is what it is. In the sense of I call it, he a young pastor, right? That's what they call him up there. And out of all the people call themselves pastor, he the most believable, right?
Yeah.
I call him, and then it's a position you can hold up there and call ambassador. So I started calling him pastor ambassador.
Yeah.
I
like that.
I don't know if he liked it, but point being.